Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your Neuro Nurture Yoga practice. My name's Jade, and I'll be guiding you through today. As we get started, get yourself situated, sitting, standing, whatever works best for you right now. And as you get seated, as you get standing, wherever you are, get comfortable, get cozy, and let's begin. With today's practice, we're going to simply start by noticing the breath. Noticing what it's doing and not trying to change it right now. We're just trying to notice what we're starting off with before we begin our practice. And begin shifting to notice how you're feeling. Maybe you have the ability to put a label on it right now. I'm feeling anger, grief, sadness, overstimulation. Or maybe you only can feel things right now. And if that's the case, what can you pinpoint that you're feeling within your body? Clenched stomach, tight shoulders. Simply just noticing what's going on within your body at the moment. And if you're at the point right now where you can't do any of that, that's okay. Simply just sit, recognizing all of the energy that's happening for you right now. As we move throughout our practice today, my goal and my hope is to help you move that needle any distance towards a little bit more of a calm state for yourself. So as we move throughout the practice, your intention potentially being I'm moving more towards a calm state, or whatever iteration or word or anything, or maybe thinking about a feeling that you want to cultivate. Use that as your intention, or simply just pay attention to the practice and leave that intention aside. You don't have to do that either. Whatever feels best. Let's get started. We're going to start with paired muscle relaxation. So this you can do sitting, standing, whatever works best, because if you need to move around as you're doing it, it's pretty easy to do with stimming, moving back and forth if standing and stuff is what you need right now while you practice as well. The goal with this practice is to simply tense your muscles on an inhale, and on an exhale, release the muscle tension. Let that energy dissolve throughout your body and out of your body. So, if you've done this before and you know what works best for you within this, you can do your thing. I'm going to be simply just guiding with clenching fists, and then also clenching fists and shoulders. However, you can include as much of the body as you'd like within this specific practice. So as we inhale, let's clench our fists. Inhale, clench, 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 squeeze. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, clench those fists hard, hard, hard. Exhale, let it go. When clenching your fist, to keep that thumb on the outside just so you don't hurt the actual thumb. Now let's do the next one. We can use our shoulders and our fists as well. Inhale, clench fists, squeeze those shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, release, let it go. Feel that energy just melting off of your body. Okay, let's do 3 more, and you do whatever you would like here. I'll guide the breaths, and you clench whatever parts of the body feels best. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, clench. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Dissolve that energy. Come to a stillness or come to your stim point that you might have been doing. And simply check in. Notice. Take a couple breaths. Notice the breath. Notice the body. Notice any feelings. Okay. Now we're going to focus in a bit more on our breath and do a little bit of breath work. We're going to do a 3-part breath. You can do this standing or sitting. So again, whatever feels best. And this breath, it can be called 3-part breath. It can be called 4-2-6 breath as well. It is essentially a breath where we're making our exhales longer than our inhales, and we're going to retain the breath after an inhale. So you can count the inhales and exhales if you'd like, or you can just simply go by feel. But your main goal here is make your exhale longer than your inhale. How long that lasts doesn't really matter. Just make that exhale longer than the inhale. Main goal. All right. You can place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. It can be a good indicator to see where the breath is moving in the body. Exhale all the air from the lungs. Inhale deep into the lungs. Feel the belly rise. All the way to the chest. Inhale, big, big, big breath in. Hold at the top. Exhale nice and slowly as if you're blowing out a candle. Three more rounds here. And again, doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to make that breath, the exhale longer than the inhale. Inhale, big breath. Trying to inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. Exhale. The exhale can be done from the nose or the mouth, whatever works best for you. Big inhale, fill up the lungs. Hold. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale, feel the belly rise. Feel the chest rise. Hold. Exhale. Longer than the inhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Big breath. Feel the body expand. Hold and exhale. Amazing. Big inhale. Fill up the lungs. Hold and exhale. All right, let it go. Let the breath just come back to a natural pace. And sit with the breath for a moment. Sit with the body for a moment. Check in, notice. All right, so from here, we're going to do what's called sun breath. This can also be done from sitting or standing. I'm getting a little bored of sitting, so I'm going to stand. And sun breaths are just a more interactive way, essentially, of doing your 3-part breath. So we're going to inhale, scoop the air up around us, filling from the bottom of the belly all the way to the top. And if you want, you can touch the fingers up at the top, flip the palms, exhale, all the way down. Emptying the tank. All right, 3 more. Big inhale, scoop the air up. Maybe look up to the hands if that feels good on the neck. Exhale. Pressing the air away. Big inhale, scooping up the air, filling up the lungs. Exhale, flip the palms, maybe spread those fingers wide, press the air away, feel the air through the fingers. One more big inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Take a breath here. Notice the body. And notice what the natural breath cadence is doing. We're going to take that same sun breath, but we're going to do a sun breath twist. So big inhale, bring those arms up overhead. You can do this from standing or sitting as well. If you're sitting, just making sure you have a nice long spine and that you're not like hunched over at all. Just so we can really promote that big expansive breath. So inhale, taking our hands overhead. Exhale, taking your right arm behind you, looking behind you, twist. Inhale, arms come up, body comes back to center. Exhale, we're taking it to the left. Left arm comes down, right arm comes down. Left arm's behind you, right arm in front. Big inhale, arms up, twist back to the center. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, twisting center. Exhale, twisting left. Big inhale, bring it back to center. We'll do one more each side. Exhale, right. Making sure our shoulders are melting down our back so we're not squeezing the shoulders up. Big inhale, center. Exhale, take it to the left. Amazing. Inhale, center. Exhale, flip the palms, press the air away. Take a breath. Notice what's going on in the body. All right, from here, we're going to do what I like to call a hug breath. So what this is, again, can do from seating or standing. Sitting, it might be a little bit more challenging because you might actually have that rounding of the back happen a bit more. So just be mindful because you might roll back a little bit depending on how your back is feeling today. So what we're going to be doing is essentially a cat-cow, but we're hugging ourselves. I personally really like it. It helps for myself to have that compression like you're actually getting a hug. It feels really nice for the nervous system. So as we inhale, we're going to take our arms back behind us. Really send your chest forward. As you exhale, let your back round a little bit and hug yourself, tuck your chin. Inhale, sweep the arms back, send the chest forward. Switch what arm goes on top as you hug yourself. Exhale, hug yourself, opposite arm on top, tuck the chin. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, hug. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale, chest forward. Maybe looking up a little bit with that chin. Exhale, squeeze. One more big inhale. Exhale, squeeze. We're going to linger here for a second. Squeeze and hold. Taking a breath here. Inhale, send those arms back. Exhale, last side. You're doing great. Linger, inhale, hands back. Amazing. And to end off our practice today, we're going to do what I find to be a very effective way of just releasing that energy. So we've been moving some stuff around. We've been focused on trying to let it dissolve. Maybe there's some stagnant energy that you're just feeling and you gotta let it go. Let's shake it out. So essentially, like dogs do, they shake it out after things happen to release that energy from the body. We're going to do the same thing. So if it feels weird to do, because it can feel kind of silly at the beginning, maybe just start by shaking the hands. Maybe you begin to incorporate more of the body. If you're home alone, do your thing. Do whatever you want. Shake it out. If there's a specific body part, my shoulders specifically, I gotta shake those out because I hold a lot of my tension there personally. We're gonna be here for a couple more seconds, so just keep shaking it out, keep breathing, don't hold the breath. And again, this can be as big, as little as you want it to be. Maybe it might just be tapping the fingers, doing a little shaking there. Whatever you want to do, this is your practice, you get to choose. All right. Finding stillness wherever that feels good for you. So maybe you just want to stand. Maybe you want to sit. Maybe you want to lay down. Whatever works best. Find some settle. And just as we began our practice today, we're going to end our practice the same way, noticing where we're at. Check in with the breath. Check in with how you're feeling. Now, is there any shift that you might feel has gone towards a little bit more of a state of calm? And know that it's totally okay if you're still feeling a lot right now. This practice, I really wanted to be a bit of a stimulation solve for you. So maybe just putting that on, putting this practice on for a little bit might have, and I really hope that it has helped you release a little bit of energy. Moved a little bit more towards calm. And again, even if it's the smallest shift, know that you did the work and I'm proud of you. And wherever you're at right now, know that you're not alone. Thank you for being here with me today. If this resonated, you can support the channel by liking the video and subscribing for more content like this. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.